The night sky, a canvas of velvet and stars, familiar to all of humanity. But in one remote corner of the world, the night is not dark. It is alive. It is lit. This is the Catatumbo Lightning, an atmospheric spectacle so relentless that it has earned the title the world's most electric place. It is, quite literally, a storm that never stops. Located where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, this is no ordinary thunderstorm. It is an electrical forge, a natural machine of energy and light. It flashes up to 160 nights a year, for as long as 10 hours each night. At its peak, scientists have measured 28 lightning strikes per minute, over 1.2 million bolts every year. For centuries, it has served as a celestial lighthouse for sailors and fishermen, earning its ancient name, the Beacon of Maracaibo. But why here? What force of nature allows one single location to hold the world record for lightning density? The answer lies in geography, a near-perfect storm of land, water, and air. Lake Maracaibo is almost enclosed by the ridges of the Andes, the Parija, and the Merida Cordillera. By day, the tropical sun heats the vast lake and the surrounding oil-rich swamps. Moist air rises, heavy with humidity. At dusk, cold mountain winds rush down the slopes and slam into the warm, rising air. When the two collide, the atmosphere ignites. It's a process called terrain-anchored convection, nature's own electrical generator. Inside the clouds, water droplets and ice crystals crash together, building massive static charges. When the tension breaks, the sky explodes in a barrage of light. And because the conditions repeat every night, the lightning never truly stops. The Catatumbo has always been more than a storm. For the indigenous Wayuu and Yukpa peoples, the lightning is a living spirit, the light of the night, a symbol of renewal and strength. Legends say it is the heartbeat of the earth itself, pulsing where land, air, and water meet. History too remembers its glow. In 1595, during Sir Francis Drake's failed raid on Maracaibo, the storm illuminated his approach, alerting Spanish defenders before he could strike. And again in 1823, during Venezuela's War of Independence, the lightning exposed a Spanish fleet attempting a secret night attack, their defeat sealed under a sky that refused to stay dark. For centuries, the Catatumbo has stood not only as a wonder of science, but as a guardian of the land, immortalized on the flag and coat of arms of the state of Zulia. To scientists, the Catatumbo is a living laboratory. In 2016, NASA officially confirmed what locals always knew. This region produces the highest lightning density on Earth. But the storm's brilliance hides more subtle mysteries. Most of its flashes are intra-cloud lightning, silent bursts that dance within the storm itself, far above human ears. To observers below, the sky glows and flickers, vast light without thunder. This unique structure led to a fascinating theory, that Catatumbo's near-constant electrical activity may help regenerate the Earth's ozone layer, acting as a natural atmospheric repair system. While research continues, the idea reflects something deeper, that even the planet's fury can serve its balance. This storm is not only a local curiosity, it is part of a greater system, a reminder that weather in one corner of the world is tied to forces that span the entire planet. Scientists studying the Catatumbo region have discovered that its near-constant convection acts like a thermal engine, recycling heat and moisture between the surface and the upper atmosphere. Each night, enormous volumes of warm air rise and cool, creating a vertical pump that stabilizes regional rainfall and humidity. In essence, the storm feeds the ecosystem that gives it life. The wetlands and mangroves around Lake Maracaibo depend on that circulation. Their dense vegetation captures carbon, moderates temperature, and provides oxygen to millions of migratory birds that use this basin as a resting ground. The lightning is not separate from life. It is one of its regulators. But that balance is fragile. Deforestation, oil extraction, and rising temperatures threaten the exact ingredients that make the phenomenon possible. If the winds weaken or the moisture cycle breaks, the eternal storm could fade. Not in centuries, but within a single human lifetime. For meteorologists, Catatumbo has become more than a spectacle. It is a climate warning light, flashing not just for Venezuela, but for the planet itself. It shows how delicately Earth's systems depend on equilibrium, and how easily wonder can vanish when that balance is disturbed. But even the most eternal storms have fragile hearts. In 2010, amid an intense drought, the lightning vanished. For weeks, the night sky over Maracaibo was silent and black. Locals spoke of unease, as if the Earth itself had stopped breathing. The absence revealed the storm's dependence on delicate equilibrium: humidity, temperature, and the exact rhythm of the lake's winds. When the rains finally returned, the light did too, stronger than ever. It was a reminder that even nature's most consistent miracles hang by a thread. For the small fishing villages living in palafitos, stilt houses on the lake, the lightning is not a spectacle, it's part of life. Children fall asleep to it. Fishermen navigate by it. It marks time itself, the pulse of their nights. The Catatumbo is both danger and beauty, science and spirit, myth and reality, all contained in one endless horizon of light. The Catatumbo Lightning is more than weather. It is a testament to the raw mechanics of our planet, where geography, atmosphere, and energy collide in perfect harmony. It reminds us that even in a world measured by satellites and sensors, true wonder still strikes the sky, bright, unpredictable, and alive. The Catatumbo, the lightning that never stops, the eternal storm. And remember, reality is always stranger than fiction. Subscribe to Veil Origins, where reality always tells the best stories. Veil Origins, Impossible Truths.